Let's have a liquor talk today. And what are we going to talk about today? My first experience getting a chance to come to the UK and to experience the UK. So, as a little boy living in Jamaica, never traveled to the UK before. Yes, I traveled to America. That gave me some little idea of what to expect. But it wasn't the same type of experience that I was expecting to find coming to the UK as in America, because it was two different situations. So let's talk about my first experience to come to the UK from Jamaica. So in Jamaica, I was a bus driver. And at the time when the opportunity came, I was driving a bus from Kingston to Bull Bay called Sweet and Dandy, a Leland bus. And the owner of that bus was a lady called Mother Ramsey from Woonard Road. I was driving. And, I'm saying this because I want to show people that, you have to believe in things to survive. I remember when I am supposed to go to the embassy to get my visa in Jamaica, I told the lady's son that I am going to the embassy to get a visa to come to the UK. And he said to me, take your passport to mommy and let mommy pray over your passport before you go to embassy. Now, because when I was driving taxi, I used to carry people to a place in St. Mary, what they call the passport office. It was a man on a hill. But 1 or 2 times I carry people go up there. And these people, when I'm going to go to America or places, them always take them passport to this man. And whatever the man do, they get their stare. I don't know what happened, because I never go back and ask anybody any question. So when the guy said to me, I must take my passport to his mom and let his mom pray over the passport, I wasn't really and truly happy, because this is not the way how I grew up. I'm a person who believes in God. I'm a God-fearing person. So I never believe in this thing that take your passport for people to pray over your passport to give you a visa. So I never do it. So when the morning come, because it was a couple of months after, before I go to the embassy, I think it was a month or something, can't remember exactly how long after. Anyway, but the morning when I supposed to go to the embassy, I went up to the embassy in the morning. I go up there early in the morning, but I think it was about, I probably could have get probably about 7, 8 or 10 number, whatever it is I get. Anyway, I go inside, join the queue, everything, place open, sit down, and to the long, my name call up, and the guy take my documents them, and he look at my documents and he said to me, because remember, I've never been to the UK before, and this is an opportunity I'm getting to come. And I all over the moon, and I'm happy, I'm glad I'm going to embassy now with my heart open, my soul open, everything in me open, on that I am going to the embassy and I'm going to get a visa and I'm going to go to England. Went there, the guy took my documents them, looked through them, and he handed me back my documents and said to me, you don't have enough information to take you through. Now, I was disappointed. I was shocked. I was heartbreaking coming back out of this place. But remember, before I go inside the morning, I was speaking to a security guard at the gate. And I tell you, if I could find back that security guard, I tell you, I would be bless her. I would bless her 100% bless her. Anyway, when I get back to the gate, the young lady said to me, "Did you get through?" And I said to the young lady, "No, I've never get through." The guy take my documents and looked through them and hand me them back and said to me, "I don't have enough information to take me through." And the girl said, "Let me see your papers." And I gave her my papers and she looked through them. It was, I can't remember exactly what I did have in my hand, but she looked through my papers them and she said to me, "Come back tomorrow and bring back the same documents that you have in your hand. Bring them back tomorrow. But come early. Make sure you get 1 or 2. My viewers and my subscribers, I'm telling you, that night, I never go back to St. Thomas that night. I sleep at my sister in, as a matter of fact, I never sleep. I was at my sister at Kingston for the rest of the day. And I went up to the embassy from about 1 o'clock the morning. I have never slept that night. I went up there from about 1 o'clock and I decided that I'm going to try and get number 1. And although I get to the embassy at 1 o'clock, believe me, my viewers and subscribers, I was number 2. There was somebody there before me. That's how desperate people is. So I was number 2. So we get there, the gate never opened. We sit there, we hang about, wait until people start to come and people start to come and people start to come. And by about 8 o'clock in the morning, there was a long queue. I was number 2. The gate opened and we went in. Believe me, my viewers, we went in and we sit in the little room and then start to call up people. I went up, I saw a lady. I gave her my documents to take them. She do what she have to do with them. And then she sent me around to another window. Went around to the other window and I saw who I supposed to saw. Then look at my documents and bam, there I get 6 months stamp in my passport. No, it wasn't 6 months, lie. I get 3 months stamp. 3 months stamp in my passport. It was it. No, I'm starting to wonder now. No, I think I get 6 months. I get 6 months stamp in my passport. Anyway, although I get that 6 months stamp in my passport, I have never leave Jamaica till 3 months later. I spent 3 months in Jamaica before I actually leave Jamaica. Because although I get the visa, there's other things that I need to sort out that take me that period of time. At that stage at the time, my father was alive in Jamaica. And I was looking about things and doing other things with a plan to come to England. And then, baff, my father died. So at that stage now, I have to start to run up and down looking after other different things to come. So by the time my paper come through, I had already spent 3 months out of that 6 months in Jamaica. So I'm coming to England now on my visa, which is supposed to be a 6 month visa, but I only have 3 months. But I'm talking about what the expectation is for me coming to England. So I am coming to England with some great plan in my head that I am not coming to England to live. I am coming to England to work some money and go back. So although I have a 3 month visa, my plan wasn't to go back. My plan was to stay here and work for 3 years and then go back home. Buy a little car, make up a little 3-bedroom house and make myself comfortable. That was my plan. It wasn't to live in England. I had never had the intention to live in England. Anyway, my expectation that when I land in England, things gonna be hunky-dory I'm gonna get a job and I'm just gonna go and work and work and work and work for 3 years. Okay? My viewers, when the plane come over England and we land and we start to touch down, I start to think different about England, because when the plane is touching down and I could look through the window, all I could see is like factory and feel, factory and feel. And you know, when you were growing up as a little boy in the West Indies and you hear about foreign, 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 you think, I don't know if I saw you think, but my viewers, if you have the same idea like me, let me know. Because before me start to travel any at all and me hear about foreign, I was thinking that foreign was a place where everything was like, what do you call it now? Everything was, I want to use the right word. Everything was asphalt, and put it that way. Everywhere was asphalt. Up here concrete. People live. That was the idea me have a fire before me start to travel. But when I got to America, I saw things different. But anyway, when I come to this country and I come touchdown and I saw this heap of building with this smoke coming out of it, I thought it was pure factory I was landing down into. Because all you could see is field and houses with strimlet smoke coming out of them. But when I land, I realized these are houses where people live in. Because when I come here, it was a farm of winter time. It wasn't a hot summer. It was a time of winter. So it was still cold. So my viewers, I'm saying, I land in the country and only to realize that I could not work. I could not work. There was no job for me. I leave Jamaica, leave my job, and I come here, and there was no job for me. I was one of the most bored people for the first year I was in this country, because I couldn't do no work. I couldn't get no work. I couldn't do nothing at all. And then the hurtful thing about it, somebody give me a bicycle, and I spent some time fix up this bicycle. And I was riding this bicycle around at the daytime just to try to see if I can find a work to do. And somebody steal my bicycle. Well, I was a steal. Somebody thief my bicycle. I went to a shop to buy some chicken, piece of chicken. And I leaned up the bicycle outside the door and was inside the chicken shop. Next thing I look around and my bicycle was disappear. I run out and I looked down the road and I saw this guy pedaling my bicycle going down the road. My viewers, I have on a slippers and I run after this guy and I couldn't catch him. He just turned the corner and gone with my bicycle. I want to cry. Because you know when somebody give you a frame and you sit down and fix it up because you don't have nothing to do and ride in it and somebody turn around and thief it right in front of your eye. My viewers, I went to my house and I take my ex-car and I drive all around the place looking for a bicycle and whoever have it. No sight of it. It's gone. It's gone. The next sad part is that I get a job on a building site where I went to this building site and I asked them if they have any work. And the guy said to me, one of them guy is on holiday. I can cover for him until the guy come back. And I managed to work, I think it was could be about 3 weeks or 4 weeks, something. I can't remember exactly where I work. But because I never have national insurance number, I have nothing at all. They only gave me like a check. But this check, I couldn't change check neither. So the check, you have to take it into some shop where the shopkeeper will just cash it for you. And in about 4 weeks, the guy come back for his job. And I have to go again. I have no more job again. I've been on the same hunting again. And a thing happened to me where I go on a place called Southall in England. And there was a building site. And I asked, and the guy said, yes, I can work. I worked 2 days on this building site. And one day I was there. I think it was the third morning I was there. And this man walked in. He's an Irishman. He walked in. And he stood there and he watching me doing the work. And he said to me, it's not so you do it. And I look around at the man. And he tells me to move. And we have a thing called hot carrier. Where you put the brick in and put it on the shoulder and carry it up this on top of the building. The man tell me, say, me to move. And he fling the brick them in the thing and throw it on his shoulder. I said, this is how you do it. And he said to me, do it. By the time I start again, the man tell me to leave. He said, leave. Leave the site. Leave the site. This is my third day I'm going to be there. He said, leave the site. No, because I have no stay in the country. I am not legally to work in the country. I have no rights. I can't talk to this man hard. Because if the police come, I have no rights. I should be here on holiday and I am working. My viewers, I was devastated. So since that, I have never worked again until when I actually get my national insurance number and start to work legally. But my viewers, there is, I'm doing this video to highlight to some people that 30 years ago, when I come to this country, it wasn't easy, and it's even harder now. So if anybody a plan to leave their country to come here, and you're not coming here straight, don't expect to come here to get an easy life or an easy job. And when you live with people, it could be family or it could be a friend, don't expect them gonna treat you like a queen and a king. They expect something from you, because this country is not easy. Everybody have to pay a bill. Everybody have to work. Food have to go on the table. So if you come here and you can't even get a job to work, prepare to help whoever you're coming here to in whatever way them ask you to help them. Because if I leave your own family, yes, for the first month or 2 months or whatever it is, them are going all right with you. But when them bills start to roll through the door, you start to use water, you start to use light, you start to use telephone, and you start to use all what you're using, and they have to pay the bill for you, they're going to put pressure onto you. But I'm saying, I fight on, and I fight on, and I fight on. I get cleaning job. At one stage, I was doing 3 different cleaning jobs to survive. 3 different cleaning jobs to survive. So I leave Jamaica as a bus driver, come here, and because of situation, you cannot go and do what you used to do. Although I get my stay to work, legal to work, but I still have to do cleaning job. Because for you to get a driving job, like bus driving job, you have to have the education, you have to go and do all of these tests, and I never have that qualification for doing those here. So I fight my way. I'm here 35 years now. It wasn't easy for me. It wasn't easy for me. But today, I am giving God thanks. I am giving God glory. I am giving God praise. I reach retire age of my life. I am not working, and I have no intention to go back out there to work. But I am giving God the glory, the honor, and praise because of my situation. No, let me say, my situation, I could have packed up and go back to Jamaica right now, because there is nothing here holding me, stopping me from go back home to live. But when I look at my situation medical wise, and I work out my situation, if I was to pack up now and go back at my age now, at my age, at 66 years old, if I was to pack up now and go back to Jamaica, I will be worse off than here. Because one, I have several medical situation. If I go back to Jamaica now, how would I survive medically? How would I survive medically? Medication is so expensive in Jamaica. Doctor bill is so expensive in Jamaica. I am not putting down Jamaica in any way, form, or shape. I love Jamaica. So holiday is hit for me. When me go to Jamaica, it's strictly holiday and come back. Because I don't believe I could afford medical bill in Jamaica. And to root up arms now and decide I am going home at this age and go up there and you have medical problem. I saw people who was living in the UK who went to the Caribbean island, even in Jamaica, and have to come back to this country to get medical treatment. So I not decided to do that. So I give God thanks for the time I am here. I give God thanks for what I have been through here. I have been through some serious sickness here. Some serious sickness. I have a clot on my lungs, prostate cancer, bowel obstruction. There's so much different complaint. But the grace of God have kept me alive. And I am here today to say, thank God I am alive. So I'm only doing this video just to share with you, my Jamaican viewers who have never traveled. This situation, when somebody come to Jamaica and somebody said, give me a thing now, it's not easy. I remember 97 when I go to Jamaica. That was my first time I go back to Jamaica, 97. And there was a guy in Seafood I used to drive for him. In Seafood St. Thomas. I used to drive for him. And I stopped at his garage. And he said to me, buy me a drink now. It was 2 of them at the time. I take out, I think it was 500 Jamaican dollar at the time. 97. I gave him 500 Jamaican dollar. And they had a guy, I said to him, say, buy the guy a beer. And he said, buy my beer, give him man fee one. Me give the guy 500 Jamaican dollar. 97. And tell him to buy the guy a beer out of it. The man looked for me and said to me, if I give the man fee one. Different from that when I give him. He don't know how much money I have in my pocket. And I tell you, I get in my car and I drive away. I went back to Jamaica several times and I've never stopped at that shop again. Because he never sent me anywhere. He don't know what me go through in England. That me could have come back and give him $500. Yeah? Some of my viewers and my subscribers, I'm saying this. When somebody leave Jamaica, I don't care where in Jamaica you go to, where in the world you travel to, and you come back. Life is not easy out there. Life is not easy. Sometimes life is better in Jamaica. Because I'm telling you, you can go up to a man bush and you can build out some bush and you get some money. You can go down a man bush and you come back with a banana, piece of cane, one breadfruit, piece of yam. But in this country, you have to buy everything. Everything you have to buy, and it's not cheap. So my viewers, when somebody come to Jamaica and give you something, appreciate it. Please, appreciate it. Show them some love and some respect. Tell them thanks. Because you don't know what they go through. You know, people is saying that foreign people is mean. England people is mean. Listen, when you wake up in the morning to go to work and you have to come out in 2 trousers, 4 shirts and a big thick jacket and a woolly hat. It's not easy. It's not easy. For me, most of my life, the work that I do, in this country. I use machete, chainsaw, rake. I was a gardener for 14 years in this country. A gardener. I chop down people garden. I cut people grass. I cut down tree for 14 years. That was my trade. That was my job. I do it and I love it and I enjoy it. Because what? It brings food on my table. It pays my bills. And today, I can sit and say, I have done these things. So, if you see me in Jamaica and I give you a drink, appreciate it. Don't bash me. Because I never come pick up anything off of the street and I never get anything easy. So, my viewers, let me take this time to say, I love you all. My family, I love you all. My friends, I love you all. And my prayer goes out to the whole entire Jamaica. No disrespect to anyone in Jamaica. But let us live loving with one another. Let us live loving with one another. This world that we're living in, it is not a easy world. It is not a nice world we live in. Everything is ups and down. Everything is ups and down. Life is not easy. Right now, I say some people in Jamaica is living better than some people will live a foreign year. And when I watch my own Jamaican who walk the street like madman, it made me think to myself, when I saw them, it made me think to myself, my brother, what's wrong with you, man? You fly thousands and thousands of miles across big ocean water to come to a place like this and turn. Why? You know, if I want to turn gruff, I would stay in my own country. I would stay in my own country and be that way, because at least me in my country. But when you leave and come out and be in this situation, it's hard. So I am praying for every one of my brother who leave Jamaica or any other country. Come to the UK to better yourself. Better yourself. If you want to stay here and live and better yourself, do it. If you want to come and earn something and go back and better yourself, do it. But remember that foreign is not the same as your country where you're born and growing. So God bless you all. And I'm just doing this to tell my friend, my viewers, that coming to this foreign country, it is not the same. And I'm sure it's the same for a lot of people who leave, go to America and other countries, same way. It's the same situation, although I've never been to other country. But I can tell you about England and some situations that I see in America. Because in America, I saw a lot of my brother sleeping on the street in America, same way. So, God bless you all. Thank you if you watch this video right out to the end. This is just something that I just feel I just come and just blow off some steam. Nobody upset me, nobody do me nothing. I just feel I come and just have this conversation with you. So, stay blessed, stay blessed, stay blessed. And, you know, if you come across my channel and you never yet subscribed to my channel, it will be great and nice for you to subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends and family, and, you know, leave a comments. YouTube like when you comments. Yeah, man. So, big up and respect to you all. Blessed, blessed, blessed. I'm out.